There is a season in every life when the greatest distance is not measured in miles. It is measured between the person we have become and the truth we were created to embody. A person can stand among many paths and still feel lost. They can gather knowledge and still lack wisdom. They can move constantly and still remain far from their own center. For there are seasons when we do not lack answers. We have simply wandered away from the place where answers are born. The stars do not become confused. The seasons do not lose the rhythm. The river does not question the direction toward which it flows. Only the human heart can forget the harmony it was created to follow. And when it forgets, the signs rarely arrive with thunder. They arrive quietly, a restlessness without a name, a longing without a vessel. Life filled with movement and apparent success, yet strangely separated from its own source. We often believe confusion is the absence of knowledge, but sometimes confusion is not the absence of wisdom. Sometimes it is wisdom calling us home. It arrives as a whisper. Something within you has fallen out of its rightful place. There is a law older than civilization, and it has never ceased to govern life. Harmony is not something imposed upon existence. Harmony is something remembered. The heavens have their measure. The earth has its measure. The body has its measure. The soul has its measure. Every tree rises because it remains rooted. Every river flows because it accepts its course. Every seed surrenders to the darkness before it unfolds into life. Everything in creation belongs to a greater rhythm. And when the human being moves too far away from their inner proportion, the soul begins to speak, not to punish or condemn, but to restore. A neglected foundation does not disappear, it waits. A forgotten truth does not die, it remains. A lost rhythm does not vanish, it waits. The question is no longer how do I escape this confusion, but rather what within me is asking to be restored. For beneath every disorder lies a forgotten measure, a forgotten relationship with what is true, not the law of control, not the demand for perfection, but the quiet law of alignment, the invisible thread connecting the inner temple with the cosmic order of existence. Wisdom does not always begin with acquiring more. Sometimes it begins within a return, beneath the noise, beneath the distractions, to the place where the soul remembers its own shape. The ancient wisdom of the I Ching offers another image for this journey. Hexagram 18. Work on what has been spoiled. Wind blows low on the mountain, the image of decay. Thus, the superior person steers up the people and strengthens their spirit. The mountain stands ancient and unmoving. The wind moves invisibly through hidden places. Together, they reveal a profound truth. Even what appears stable requires attention. Even strong foundations require care. What is neglected does not simply disappear. It waits for consciousness to return. The path is not destruction. The path is restoration. The noble person does not turn away from what has become damaged. They look deeper. They examine the root. They restore what has fallen out of harmony. Because decay is not the final word. It is the beginning of renewal. And perhaps confusion is not proof that we are lost. Perhaps it is the sacred invitation to remember, to return to what was always quietly waiting beneath the surface. The forgotten measure, the inner compass, the eternal harmony. Ma'at.